And here we have Metroid Prime Core. Basically, this, even more so than any other fight in the game, is an exercise in patience and avoiding things. Because it's one of those bosses where you have to wait for the boss to do something before you can actually hit it, because all beams just kind of bounce off. Gotta wait for it to do this. And then it changes. It turns invincible. Actually, it goes to the next visor going in a counterclockwise format. So you stand in the Phazon and use Hyper Mode. It's sort of alluded to that you can do this in the menu here, because you have this thing called the Phazon beam. And you're like, what the hell is that? This is what it is. So sometimes it'll change visible spectrums from regular to X-ray to thermal, which doesn't make any sort of scientific sense. Sometimes they'll do it on a whim, but it'll always do it when it creates a pool of Phazon. And fun fact, you can just hold down the A button and it'll keep firing rapid fire. Very useful. I wish I knew that my first time. So yeah, dodge the shockwaves, pretty much its only attack, other than getting right up in your face and yelling at you, basically. It's just a matter of how good are you at dodging shockwaves, which you should be pretty good at by now. Sooner or later we'll start spawning Metroids, which are pretty easy to take care of. One Hyper Mode shot will take care of anything that Metroid Prime summons. But just in case something goes wrong, you use a power bomb and destroy basically any Metroids in the vicinity, aside from Metroid Prime. So the story behind Metroid Prime is apparently been changed, like retconned or something. So the meteor came in and created the impact crater 50 years ago or something like that. And it, because Phazon is on it, it draws in the strongest life form on the planet. In this case, it happened to be a Metroid. And the Metroid got trapped in there, mutated into this thing. And it turned into Metroid Prime. And that's also what happened to the Emperor Ing in Metroid Prime 2. The meteor drew in the strongest Ing and turned it into that thing. There you are. And so, when we come to Metroid Prime 3, Corruption, which I'll be doing next April, then you'll see that a similar thing happened on each of the planets in that game. Although, it's not always a Metroid, it's sometimes a robot, somehow. And basically, the Space Pirates came in and say, hey, this thing is kind of like a Metroid, even though it looks absolutely nothing like one. And that's why it's a Metroid Prime. It's a mutated Metroid. So you can be an Ice Beam, and you'll automatically switch into a Hyper Mode kind of thing here. So you can be in Ice Beam mode the whole time, with no ill effects. In fact, I'm not sure why I wasn't doing it. And if you're wondering why there was a Metroid on this planet when their homeworld is supposedly SR388, and they were on Zebes because the Chozo were on Zebes, it's because the Chozo were here. And they also created Metroids here for some ungodly reason. Anyway. God damn it. Where are you? There you are. And that was Metroid Prime. Oh my god, it's Core X. Like, homie. Escape sequence, yay! Just kidding. There's no escape sequences in Metroid. See you folks, this has been Metroid Prime.